friends, it's Nia. Welcome to Life with Nia. Today we are doing a September mid-month budget check-in. I wrote down August, but yeah, I guess that's just where I am psychologically. So September mid-month. Let's start with our goals for September. So the first goal is to save $750. We'll talk about savings goals. We have already hit that number. Pay off debt. I'm gonna circle back to that. I think we will be on track to do that. Pay off $1,000. Been doing really well on tracking expenses. I don't think we're gonna pay off Ashley. Might come really close to paying off Afterpay. 4,000 in Etsy sales is probably going to be a stretch, but we'll see. It was already a stretch goal, but we'll see. YouTube, 100 subscribers, $100 in income, also probably going to be a stretch. I know that there's been some discussions, at least I've seen some discussions like from bigger YouTube channels talking about the monetary aspect going down. So I'm just still working to actively try to engage and grow my channel. Fall planner sesh box. The goal is to release that on the 30th. Depending on how far I can get this weekend, I might push that up to the 23rd, but tentatively we are scheduled for the 30th, so we're on track with that. Hit 10K in my sinking fund and savings. I don't think I'm going to hit that, and I'll share with you why in a moment. Pay quarterly taxes, that is done, and pay off Klarna, that is almost done. I think I'm $60 away. So that's where we're at on goals. For income for this month, we were looking at an estimated $75.94. And we are currently sitting at $65.64. So we're about $1,000 away from hitting the goal. I'm not sure if we're going to hit it or not. Even with like what I am expecting, what's left, it's still falling short, about $300 on the income. So I'm not sure, but we'll see. We'll see what we end up at. $75.94 is the goal. Again, we're at $65.64. So that's income. Expenses. Nothing here is out of the ordinary. I did pay $300 in quarterly taxes. I had added a line item for that. So those are paid and done. I think that they will be significantly higher this last quarter of the year, which quarterly taxes are weird. I think I've said this before because it's not really quarters. So I think it's September, October, November, December, and then it's due January 15th. The quarter I just came off of, though, was like July and August. June, July, August. So PD says hi. So it's like 3 quarters, three months, and then 4 months. It's just odd. Anyway, but I think it'll be significantly higher because you throw like Black Friday and all those types of things in there, and it definitely increases sales, which thereby increases taxes. So for expenses, that's what is going on. Nothing out of the ordinary, just the regular normal bills. Cash envelope check-in. So for our variable expenses, let me update this where we're at. For groceries, we are at $184. We started with $260, and that is in large part me not going to the grocery store this last week, just trying to save this grocery money, like make this grocery money make it to the end of the month, because it's been a stretch lately. And I need to go to the grocery store, so I know that that's a chunk of that's going to come out. But just trying trying to balance like 50 to 60 a week. It's been really hard to stay within that just because groceries are so much higher. So we shall see. Eating out, I've only spent 20 from that. Started with 80, we have 60. Gas, I did not actually get gas. I got propane. So the gas envelope, I have 146 here, but then I have 166. It must have been 146. Because, oh no, that doesn't even make sense. Okay. I spent $28 for propane. So if I add $28 back to 128, that gives me 156, which does not equal 146 or 160. I don't know. I don't know. Budgeting is so much fun. Anyway, so I think I have $128 though, but I have not gotten gas. I probably will not get gas this month, but we'll see. Right now I'm sitting at half a tank. I'm not planning on going anywhere. So there's that. So that's gas. Household has 0. I bought toilet paper and paper towels, so that brought that down to nothing. And then bulk shopping. The bulk shopping envelope had $65, and we started at $185, and I did do both a Costco and Sam's Club trip at the beginning of the month, so we're at $65. So that's where our cash envelopes are for our variable expenses. One of the things that I also did with my cash envelopes, Costco and Sam's Club, the membership, Amazon Prime, and Canva, I moved the cash for those 2 envelopes over to Ally. And so I will continue to do it in cash every month. But I feel like Ally is giving a really good interest rate right now, which is 2%. I like to have some cash on hand. I like to be able to take care of certain things in cash, so I'm never going to have 100% of my money in the bank, particularly because the way my Ally account is set up, I cannot access it right away. It's going to take however long it takes to transfer to a bank. I know you can do like Zelle, but I also have the identity theft issue, so it's really hard for me to, like, I don't want to use Zelle and those types of things. That's just, I literally get messages almost daily from various banks and things because things are opened in my name and used in my name still. And so it's like an ongoing battle. So I don't like to use like Zelle and Cash App and those types of things. So I have to wait for it to transfer to the bank the way that I have set up now. I am thinking about opening an Ally checking account, which would make it a little bit easier to access, but there's nothing in there that I really need, like, at least right now, right away. When Sam's Club, Costco, Amazon Prime, Canva, those things are due, I can either transfer it right before it's due, or I can just go ahead and cash flow it and then pay myself back. So that's fine. But when I've had things happen, like when Petey got sick, it was nice to have the cash on hand and just be able to go and take care of it. So I'm never going to have 100% of the savings in the bank. I'm always going to have cash in various places. So I'm going to continue to save in these envelopes for these things, and then I will continue to make periodic deposits to cash. But I did do that this weekend. I moved those for what I had currently saved over to Ally. So it was like $200 and I think $20 that I deposited over there, and then I deposited I had about $125 in $5 bills that I deposited, so that has been moved over as well. I like to have cash, but I don't like to have too much cash, so there's that. So the sinking funds right now are sitting at $8,991.27. And the sinking funds also include like the emergency fund and whatnot. Oh, I also moved Black Friday over to Ally, my Black Friday savings, which I think I didn't move at all. I think I had $425 and I moved like $385 or something like that. But I started this month $89.91. The goal was to hit 10,000. Come here, Pete. He's doing his thing again. I paid the quarterly taxes, and then what I think I'm gonna do is take part of this home fund and pay down some debt. So I'm probably gonna drop this down to $1,000 and use that to put towards some debt. We'll talk about it at the end of the month because I'm really not sure what I want to say about it at this point. But I think it will make me feel better. Right now, I feel like a little bit is just sort of, what is the word I'm looking for? I feel like I'm not making progress because of Afterpay, Klarna. Psychologically, I know that, and I continue to use them. So it's a whole thing with me. I don't know if you've been successful at breaking up with them. Teach me your ways. I'm open to, I know I can delete them off of my phone and whatnot, but I will add them back on. So that's just not a solution for me. But yeah, so because I'm paying out so much every month for those apps, I'm not able to put as much money towards debt for other things. And so I think just to get the needle moving some more, that's going to be what I'm going to do. So right now, we have, I think Klarna's down to 63 and Afterpay is down to like 380 or something like that. And I have not made like significant payments towards anything else. Like I paid $200 to Discover, but I know certain things charged to that card every month, so there's that. And same thing with my Quicksilver card. I paid $100, but I know certain things charged to that, like Shopify goes to that, QuickBooks goes to that. So the goal is to get to a point where we're paying those, even though they're charging to the card, because get the rewards or whatever, I want to be able to pay them back in cash right away. So that's what we're working at. And then the last thing is business expenses, and I don't really have, I had a couple, but I don't have them written down on here. And I won't tell you exactly what they were because they were things related to the sesh box. But I used my business expenses cash envelope for that. And it had $102, and so that is where that came from to cover that expense. So that is where we're at for the mid-month. I will check back in with you all again at the end of the month to let you know how everything went, and probably before the end of the month I will have an updated sinking funds video for you. I'm going to try to have it updated like it'll probably be as of the 1st of September, just because there's been a lot of movement this month, and so to get the video going, I'm not going to try to figure it all out right now and then try to figure it out all again at the end of the month to close out the month and set up the next month. But I'm going to try to get that next weekend. So that is what I have going on over here. Let me know how your budget's going. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.